Welcome to the Bookworm Duo, where we explore a variety of books. Let's get started. Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving deep into Lyra Parish's novel, Fall I Want. And for this deep dive, we really want to trace the narrative journey, follow our main characters, Autumn and Zane, through the story exactly as it happens.
Yeah, step by step.
Exactly, but not just what happens, right? We want to look at how the author uses these events, these key moments, to kind of shape them, change their lives.
And it's fascinating how Parish does it. She sets up this series of really pivotal moments, and each one isn't just plot, it chips away at who they think they are, leading to these big aha realizations.
Totally.
So we'll connect those dots, see where their paths cross, where they split, and maybe see if there's this little thread of destiny pulling them along from page one.
Okay, so let's start with Autumn. We meet her, and her life is just, well, she calls it broken and boring. Stuck. Really stuck in this monotonous loop.
That image of her needing pepper spray on her morning walks, that says so much, doesn't it?
It really does. It shows how guarded she is, maybe a bit cynical even. There's definitely a wall up. And then there's Julie, her best friend. She's great, always pushing Autumn, trying to get her back into writing, which she loves, but she's blocked.
And Julie's the one who keeps bringing up Mr. Dreamy.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Dreamy, this tall guy, dark, messy hair, been showing up in Autumn's dreams for, what, 13 years?
13 years. I mean, talk about foreshadowing. And
Sure.
This makes you wonder, okay, what's the author doing here? Why introduce this dream guy so early on? He's not just some fantasy. He's called a good omen for life-changing events. So right away, you get this strong sense of fate,
Right.
destiny. It kind of tells the reader, okay, something big is meant to happen here, even if Autumn has no clue.
And Autumn's pretty funny about it, too. Admits they made out a lot in the dreams. Adds a bit of vulnerability there.
Definitely.
But despite Julie pushing her to write, Autumn just feels hopeless. She's totally convinced everlasting love is a myth, and that belief just kills her creativity. She even jokes, my love life is the punchline.
Oof. That's witty, but also really sad, highlights that barrier she has.
So now things start moving. Autumn works at Cozy Coffee. She's actually really proud of her barista skills, especially making a ristretto shot.
Which she thinks is a total dickhead drink.
Huh. Yeah, for finance men. Very specific.
And then, boom, an order comes in for Alexander.
And guess who it is?
Mr. Dreamy, in the actual coffee shop.
Yep, in the flesh. Autumn just freezes. You could almost feel her brain short-circuiting.
That's such a great payoff moment. I mean, think about it. This is the guy from her dreams for 13 years. Suddenly, right there.
Yeah.
And that moment of recognition, it's electric. When he asks, do I know you? It's not just a line, right? It feels like he feels something, some kind of invisible pull.
Oh, totally. She describes electricity swarms between us when their fingers brush. There's definitely a spark.
A huge spark.
But then, the twist. Alexander's the Alexer. Alex. She calls him in her head. He takes a sip of her perfect ristretto and declares it an atrocity. Disastrous coffee. Autumn is furious. Thinks he's an asshole, a dickhead, all the names.
And that rude, totally unexpected first impression, it's so important, it throws immediate conflict into the mix.
Right.
It shatters that romantic dream she's had for years. It's so jarring, she starts thinking the dreams weren't an omen, they were a warning. Like, stay away from this guy.
Exactly. It completely flips the script on the usual meet cute, which is kind of brilliant.
It really is. It makes their connection later feel much more earned because they start from this place of, well, annoyance.
Totally. And later, her coworker Blair jokes that Autumn's too intimidating, while Autumn's just wishing for a Prince Charming for the upcoming ball. The irony. She just met him, and he insulted her coffee.
Perfect.
So then the story shifts, and we get Alexander's side. He's just landed in Cozy Hollow, basically running away from his life.
Yeah, he's just fired his publicist, Roxy, over the phone. You can tell he's under immense pressure. His ex, Celine, apparently burned his reputation to the ground.
So he's looking for a refuge. A safe place. Away from all that drama.
Exactly. And this gives us a much deeper look at him, Zane, as we find out later. You see why he needs this safe space, this autonomy.
And his sister, Harper, she kind of adds to that destiny feel, right? Mentions a woman who will stop you in your tracks.
Yep. Harper's intuition, or maybe more than intuition, is a key thread. She seems to know things.
So Alexander Zane arrives at Hollow Manor, his mother's old place, the one everyone in town says is haunted.
Meanwhile,
Autumn, driven by nostalgia, maybe just pure nosiness, sees lights on at the haunted manor.
Even though Julie's like, no, weird men, dungeons.
Yeah, Julie's warnings go unheard. Autumn can't resist. She's an explorer around there as a kid.
So she goes in.
She does. Finds the door unlocked, which for her is super creepy because it's always been locked. And she starts exploring this amazing Gothic mansion, all these books, taking pictures.
That impulsive decision, ignoring all the alarms going off in her head, that's such a key moment.
Yeah.
It leads straight to the next big confrontation. It's almost like the story's saying, sometimes you gotta walk into the haunted house to find what you need. Reveals her adventurous side, too.
And boy, what a confrontation.
Yeah.
Zane finds her in his library, grabs her wrist. It's tense.
Super tense.
Autumn's shocked. But again, there's that spark of recognition underneath it all. Zane is not happy, calls it a goddamn nightmare.
Understandable finding a stranger in your supposedly safe house.
Right. And Autumn, trying to explain, brings up the whole murdered family rumor she believes about the house.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Zane's reaction, it's intense. He reveals his parents built the house, it was happy, until his mom died there from cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just completely demolishes Autumn's spooky fantasy, and you suddenly see Zane's vulnerability, his grief. It makes him real, instantly. Not just Mr. Dreamy or the rude coffee guy.
Absolutely. So, okay, fast forward 3 days. Zane. He can't stop thinking about Autumn. Needs coffee. Heads back to Cozy Coffee.
Even though he specifically asks for someone else to make his drink.
But Autumn makes it anyway. With a little smirk, probably.
Probably.
He admits it. Her ristretto. It's perfect.
A small moment, but huge. An olive branch.
Totally. And Autumn feels bad then. Remembers laughing when he said he just wanted friendship back at the manor? Her sister and Julie are like, go make amends.
Enter the pumpkin bread.
Yes. Julie reveals Autumn's secret weapon, her love potion, is pumpkin bread, her family's secret recipe.
I love that detail. It's so warm and symbolic. It shows her nurturing side, you know, underneath the grumpy barista exterior. It's how she connects.
So she bakes it, leaves it at Hollow Manor with a note, apologizes, offers friendship again, signs it your new BFF, Autumn. Kind of cute.
Very cute. And it works.
It does. He texts his sister. It's pretty damn good. And then he texts Autumn. And things get flirty.
The power of pumpkin bread.
Never underestimate it. So they agree to hang out for a weekend. He takes her to dinner. Autumn's trying to figure out what he actually does for a living.
And then, bam, her ex, Sebastian, shows up. Super awkward, but also kind of perfect timing, narratively speaking.
How so?
Well, having both their exes pop up around the same time really highlights their shared history of heartbreak, right? Draws that parallel. And it basically forces Zane to come clean about who he really is.
Ah, right. No more hiding.
Exactly.
So he tells her, full name, Zane Alexander. Explains he lied because his ex, Celine, cheated with his best friend Nicholas and then just burned his reputation to the ground.
And Autumn reveals Sebastian cheated on her too. Instant bond. Shared pain.
It is. And this leads to the proposition.
The fake dating scheme?
Yep. They agree to pretend to be a couple for a ball in his dad's wedding. She gets adventure, he gets a buffer from the press, and, well, Celine.
And he gives her a credit card. The negotiations are quite something.
It's a classic trope, but it feels earned here because they both genuinely need something from it.
Agreed.
Okay, so things move fast. Zane's birthday, September 22nd. They start this new thing, daily voice notes, which is just really sweet and intimate.
Very intimate. And then Harper drops another bombshell.
Right. She tells Autumn that Zane is clairvoyant, and he actually predicted meeting her.
Boom. Destiny again. It adds this whole mystical layer, doesn't it? Suggests this was always meant to be, reinforcing Autumn's initial dreams. It makes you question, are they choosing this or just playing out a prophecy?
It definitely makes you wonder. And then Autumn finds a hidden letter from Zane's mom in Hollow Manor.
Get out. Another layer.
Yep. And the letter talks about Zane's future wife. And it sounds exactly like his life with Autumn now. It's uncanny.
Wow. Okay, the universe is not being subtle here.
Not at all. So they go to the pumpkin ball. The chemistry is undeniable. Zane confesses, kissing you felt like magic. The fake lines are getting very blurry.
Totally gone, probably.
Pretty much. Then, during a pumpkin carving date, very cozy, very full Sama, Zane tells her the full truth about his mom, stage 4 cancer. Hollow Manor was their sanctuary, never haunted.
That completely shifts Autumn's whole childhood perception of the place, right? It replaces fear with empathy. It's a huge moment of vulnerability for Zane.
Huge. And Autumn admits she's falling too fast. But the connection is just too strong. They make love. Fake dating. Officially over.
Yeah, that ship has sailed. It moved from a practical arrangement to something deeply real, built on shared secrets and genuine feelings.
But then reality intrudes. Zane's dad has a suspected heart attack. They have to rush to New York.
And bam, paparazzi everywhere. Autumn gets her first real taste of Zane's world. The chaos.
It's intense. A real test for them.
And it's a crucial test. It throws them right into the fire of his public life. But Autumn steps up, doesn't she?
She really does. She tells him, "You can only control yourself. I said I wanted all of you, Zane. That means the good and the bad." Just shows her strength, her acceptance.
That's huge. It proves she's in it for the long haul, not just the romance novel bits.
While they're there, Zane and his dad have this really important talk. Zane finally understands his dad's grief. Decades of it. Big healing moment for Zane.
Which probably wouldn't have happened without Autumn's support, pushing him gently towards that understanding.
Probably not. Back in New York, Harper preps Autumn for a party. Warns her about Celine. Apparently, she tries to copy Zane's girlfriends. Creepy.
Super creepy. And manipulative. Harper's giving her a heads up.
And sure enough, at the party, Celine confronts Zane. Tries to pull him back in.
But Autumn steps in.
She does. Looks Celine right in the eye and says, "And you'll never be me." Power move.
Yes. What a moment for Autumn, standing her ground, claiming her place. And it's clearly the moment Zane definitively chooses her, too. Shuts the door on the past.
It really solidifies them. And Zane, feeling inspired, writes a haiku for Autumn about finding his daydream, fighting monsters. It's beautiful. Shows his creativity coming back.
Because of her?
Exactly. And she tells him she wants to write again, so he gets her a new laptop. He's like her #1 fan now.
Full circle for her creativity, too. Love it.
Then Nicholas, the ex-best friend, shows up in Cozy Hollow. Autumn encourages Zane to handle it with respect, you know.
Good advice.
Leads to Zane offering Nicholas coffee. A small gesture, but it represents, well, a step towards forgiveness.
Definitely. Shows Zane's growth, how far he's come, largely thanks to feeling secure with Autumn. And Autumn's quiet belief in reconciliation is key there.
She finds another letter from Zane's mom, too, reinforcing that destiny theme again, describing her future daughter-in-law in ways that fit Autumn perfectly.
It's like his mom knew all along.
It feels like it. And this leads to Autumn making a big decision. No Vegas wedding. She wants to get married right there, in Cozy Hollow.
Perfect.
And get this, Harper, the clairvoyant sister, she'd already planned it, had everything arranged, just knew.
Of course she did. I mean, marrying in Cozy Hollow, that place that holds so much meaning for both of them, it just feels right. It cements the authenticity of it all. From fake dating to forever in the place it all started.
It was Autumn's birthday, Halloween. Zane throws her a surprise party. They take a Cinderella carriage to the pumpkin ball, get crowned king and queen. It's pure magic.
As it should be.
Their wedding happens in Cozy Hollow. The vows are incredibly moving. Zane talks about her bringing him back from the dead, making him feel alive. And he thanks Harper, confirms all her predictions out loud.
A public acknowledgement of the magic, the destiny. Beautiful.
Fast forward to New Year's Eve. They're at Zane's dad's place in New York. Nicholas is there too. And Zane actually extends a hand of friendship.
Wow. Full reconciliation. That shows incredible growth for Zane.
It really does. And you feel Autumn's quiet support made that possible.
Absolutely. Her influence created the space for that healing.
Then, at midnight, Autumn gives Zane her surprise, her finished book, titled All I Want, dedicated to him.
Oh, amazing. Her passion rediscovered, her story told. Perfect ending.
Well, almost ending. Zane decides he's moving to Cozy Hollow for good, working remotely, choosing her, choosing that life.
Trading the penthouse for the manor, choosing happiness.
Exactly. And the final touch. Autumn keeps writing her daily poems for Zane. Their happily ever after isn't an ending, it's ongoing.
A living love story.
So yeah, what a journey, right? If All I Want really shows how a life that feels stuck, feels broken and boring, can just completely flip. Unexpected people, old prophecies, maybe even some pumpkin bread.
Huh. Definitely the pumpkin bread. It makes you think, though, doesn't it? It poses that question. How often do we miss out because we don't step outside our comfort zone?
Right.
Like Autumn and Zane, maybe our biggest adventures, our deepest connections are waiting just around the corner. Maybe even disguised as, you know, a terrible cup of coffee or a spooky old house. Or a fake relationship that turns out to be the realest thing ever.
Makes you look at things differently, for sure. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more bookish adventures and hit that like button if you enjoy the ride. Don't forget to share the knowledge. Spread the word.